The following is a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health. Coming up, we've got an historic milestone from boys lacrosse as Mountain Lake's Tim Flynn joins an exclusive list. In girls lax, a freshman at Rumson Fairhaven has the Bulldogs on top in the Shore Conference. Plus, we've got two softball elites in a chess match in Livingston. We head to the track where a Scotch Plains Fanwood senior is looking to leave her mark before heading to Duke. And we go on campus to Rutgers, where the Scarlet Knights' man in the middle is giving back to his home country. Jersey Sports Zone threads the needle with another great week of New Jersey high school action.
Jersey Sports Zone! Jersey Sports Zone!
Welcome to another edition of Jersey Sports Zone TV. I'm Rich Krampanis. Before you know it, May will be here and the start of postseason play. In the meantime, great regular season action all across the state. Let's get started up north where Jay Cook has a milestone moment from boys lacrosse.
Thanks, Rich. Mountain Lake's head coach Tim Flynn is on the verge of making history. He sits one win away from 700 career victories, something only 3 other coaches in the entire country have ever done. Mountain Lakes hosted Pope John on Thursday afternoon. It was all business early. Jimmy Elliott goes left. He's got the Lakers out to a 2-0 lead. Mountain Lakes then converts a Pope John turnover into points. Look at the long stick with the snipe. Ryan McLaughlin scores his first goal of the season. It was also a big day for Cade Shuckman. He puts the spin cycle on this defender and scores. Shuckman had a hat trick in this game. Mountain Lakes led by 8 at the half and would secure a 12-4 win. It lifts Tim Flynn to a remarkable 700 wins in a 43-year-long career, all at Mountain Lakes.
Well, it's been a great spot to be. My name gets on a t-shirt. This is a program thing. It's 700. My family, my wife Betsy, sacrificed and helped support so much. The family's here in town, the kids here in town. It's easy coming in here every day.
The entire town, 2nd grade through 8th grade, everyone comes to the games and everyone sees Coach Flynn winning all these games, and it's just an experience and everyone looks forward to it.
Now we go to Ramsey for our first look at Don Bosco, the #1 baseball team in the state. Dozens of pro scouts in to see senior right-hander Caden Dana pitch against their top rival, Bergen Catholic. Dana is a legit MLB draft prospect this summer. He throws gas. 2 punch-outs here early. Dana hit 94 miles per hour on the radar gun in the first inning. The Ironman gave him plenty of run support. Michael Stiano cracks a 2-run single, and Don Bosco takes a 4-1 lead after 1. Fast forward to the 3rd. Andy Granitel adds on. This is a deep shot to center field. Granitel turns on the Jets. He legs out a triple, but scores on the errant throw. Don Bosco is now in front, 10-1. Alan Hernandez finished it off. A 2-run single forces the mercy rule into effect. Don Bosco scores a 12-1 win over Bergen Catholic for a regular season series sweep.
We came in really relaxed, competing, and we wanted to hit balls and play hard. Our defense was incredible today, and when you put balls in play, good things happen.
Yeah, it's good because, obviously that gives us, a little notch on our belt, but they're going to be coming back hungry.
Now, back to Rich Krampanis for more.
A top 5 showdown in softball. Sophia Mount on the hill for defending Group 4 state champion Livingston. It's the Lancers hosting Mount St. Dominic, who come in with a perfect 10-0 record. In the 5th, Grace Perez belts one to right center. No fence in Livingston, so this one is a rollin'. Perez with a triple to give the Lions their first big threat. Mount was trying to work out of the jam. She gets 2 outs, but this walk to Olivia Bibbo loads the bases. Mount suffered an injury during the 5th, and she was forced to exit the game. That's a tough break for the Lancers, and Mount St. Dominic takes advantage. Olivia Sasfai works a bases-loaded walk for the first run of the game. The next batter is pitcher Sophia Kislowski. It's back-to-back free passes that give Mount St. Dominic a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th, Haley Meyerhofer with the base hit to center. That's an RBI single as Livingston gets one back. We've got a 2-1 game. But that was Kislowski's only miscue from a stellar effort on the hill. The Manhattan commit scattered 5 hits in a complete game, getting the big outs when she needed them the most, as Mount St. Dominic stays undefeated in 2022. 2-1 is your final. 2 great teams who should make noise once again in the state playoffs. The Lions improved to 11-0 on the season.
It was a great competition today, honestly. It's 2 great teams going against each other. You always got to find and believe in your defense, even when you don't get that strike called and when they hit the ball. So even if I got the out as well, I still am counting on my defense to get those outs for me.
It's the biggest game on the Shore Conference Girls Lax regular season slate. Rumson Fairhaven at Trinity Hall. 2 defending state champions looking for the Shore's top spot. RFH had a 5-4 lead at the half and come out on fire in the second. Rachel James with a feed to Ellie Bowen. The senior with a huge goal to make it 7-4 Rumson. Rachel James, learn the name. She's going to be a big factor in New Jersey lacrosse over the next 4 years. 2 goals in 20 seconds. Rumson Fairhaven with 4 straight to take a 9-4 lead. Trinity Hall ended RFH's 127-game Shore Conference win streak last year. That was a remarkable 9-year run. It was Peyton McGuire who scored the game winner in that historic game a year ago. McGuire starts off 2 straight Monarchs goals in 2022 as Trinity gets within 3. It's a 9-6 game. But the youngest player on the field showed the poise of a grizzled veteran. Rachel James had a special game. 4 goals, 4 assists, and a stellar 8-point effort against a top 5 team. The Bulldogs are still the team to beat in the deep and dangerous Shore Conference. 10-7 is your final. We'll likely see these 2 teams again in the Shore Conference Championship. We talked with Rachel James about her team responding with its biggest win to date.
We were so prepared. We worked so hard day in and day out, and we really wanted this, and we brought the hype today, and it was so good. Our offense just clicked more than ever, and it was awesome. We worked as a team.
Time to take a break. When we come back, we profile a Scotch Plains Fanwood senior who is running towards the finish line of a stellar high school career. A profile of Julia Jackson is on the way. Plus,
we're just getting warmed up here on Jersey Sports Zone. Stick around later in the show. We have a brand new Jersey Sports Zone top 10 list coming your way. So stay with us. Jersey Sports Zone. We'll be right back.
I'm the director of the Cancer Center, designated by the National Cancer Institute.
We are here to make an important distinction.
There are cancer centers.
And there are NCI-designated cancer centers.
Recognized for world-class research
and positive impact on their communities.
No single person is going to cure cancer.
It'll take a team effort.
That's what an NCI-designated cancer center is all about. In New Jersey, there's only one. Rutgers Cancer Institute in New Jersey, together with RWJ Barnabas Health.
The Road to Success program helps prepare and accelerate your career trajectory to a Wall Street career.
People in my generation really want to be building their own companies and really taking ownership over the work that they do. The Road to Silicon Valley program allows students to really make their dreams a reality.
You have the perspective like mine, born and raised in an urban community, but you also have the perspective who had a parent in Wall Street, and it's not necessarily about how you get to the opportunity, it's what you do with it.
It's really nice to be in a situation, in a place where there are very good people who take good care of people.
Orthopedics is it's not about saving lives, it's about saving quality of life.
A lot of people, we live high stress lives, so if you tell someone they can't do something for whatever reason, that's pretty traumatic.
I really take pride in trying to be empathetic and trying to put myself in every patient's shoes.
I want to take care of people like I'd want to take care of my family. And I think that when you do that and give somebody that family feeling and give them your honest opinion for what you would do, they value that.
Jersey Sports Zone brings a new level of exposure to New Jersey high school athletes. Did you know that JSZ has over 16 million views on our YouTube channel, which tops 10,000 videos? On social media, Jersey Sports Zone reached the 50,000 mark on Instagram. And throughout the course of the year, we hand out over 100 game balls and honor more than 400 athletes with all-state honors. You can always see the action 24/7 at jerseysportszone.com.
It's time for JSZ's Recruiting Roundup, presented by Ocean First Bank.
What's going on, everyone? Neri Rodriguez here for the Recruiting Roundup. Lacrosse season has been good to us so far. This week's athlete has proven he's much more than just a face-off specialist. Let's get to know Luke Englekey. Standing at 6'2", 190 pounds, Luke Englekey has been a fixture at faceoff for Pingree. Englekey, a varsity starter since freshman year, has a career faceoff win percentage of 65 with 448 of 684 won. So far this season, he's 87 of 125 on his attempts. Luke Englekey is much more than just a Fogo, however. He currently leads Big Blue in assists and is on pace to surpass his 30-goal mark from last year. With a host of offers, the senior chose to lace it up for Duke University next spring.
This Recruiting Roundup is brought to you by Ocean First Bank. Ready to bank whenever and wherever? We've got you covered.
We knew she was going to be good, but 53-73, that's phenomenal. And she's in rare air, number 4 all-time indoors in New Jersey, and 2 of those girls are Olympians.
Julia Jackson has been sprinting into the history books for Scotch Plains Fanwood.
It's funny because even when people say, oh, you won that by like 10 feet, I always think there's someone right on me. So when I'm running, I'm like, oh no, they're going to pass me even if they're nowhere in sight. And it's a very funny thing. I don't know why I do that.
Jackson ran the fastest indoor 400 time in the country at the New Balance Nationals last month. Now she's back outdoors, where Jackson won a pair of Meet of Champions titles for the Raiders last spring.
We have all these talented girls and we're just coming out and coming together and showing everyone who we are. So it's very exciting.
She's done a lot to help build the team up, and it's not just about her. So our success in, say, the 4x400 is just as important for her as our success, or as her success in a 400, and our success as a team overall, winning a Group 3 championship indoors.
Jackson's team-first attitude actually started on the field before she set foot on the track.
I started soccer in 6th grade, and I always loved when they'd give me through balls, and then I'd just run past everyone and score. And I kind of realized track was for me when I looked forward to the running of tryouts more than actually playing soccer.
She realized her future was in track. She stopped playing soccer. She started training year-round. She started lifting weights also. So those 3 things, the focusing on track, training year-round, and then getting stronger, those are all things that paid off.
Jackson is in her final season wearing the blue and white of Scotch Plains Fanwood, but she'll have the opportunity to wear those same colors at the next level, as Julia Jackson is set to run at Duke University next year.
Duke was my dream school, so when they offered me a spot, I jumped on it because I've always loved Duke. And I'm an EMT right now, so I became very interested in the medical school and just going pre-med. So Duke has one of the best pre-med schools in the country, so that was very important to me.
She wants to be a surgeon, so she could stay at Duke for med school also. So she's got her head's on her shoulders the right way, and she's got a very good map of her life where she wants to be and how she's going to get there.
Duke is down the road. This spring, the destination is the finish line, and Julia Jackson is planning on getting there fast.
I mean, I definitely want to try to break 53, but I'll just work hard and see what I'm capable of, honestly.
I'm Mike Frankel for JerseySportsZone.com.
Time to step away. When we come back, Cliff Amore is the big man on campus at Rutgers, and the Scarlet Knights hoop star is going beyond the score to help out his native Nigeria. The story on the former Roselle Catholic standout when Jersey Sports Zone continues.
RWJ Barnabas Health has a passion for heart health with the most comprehensive services, including the state's largest adult and pediatric cardiac surgery programs, a heart transplant program that's top 10 nationally, a partnership with Rutgers Health. The latest technology and medical advancements and nationally renowned care for every heart in every community. Whoever your heart beats for, our hearts beat for you. RWJ Barnabas Health.
Max always dreamed of having nice things, but first he needed to find the path to financial success, starting with the right banking partner, one that has a trusted history with customers and the community, the latest technology, but still knows him by name. Then Max found Ocean First Bank. They're making his dreams come to life.
Ocean First Bank, putting you first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
We go into the JSE archives for a blast from the past, brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates.
Hey everyone, I'm James Mooney with you for another blast from the past. This week we take a trip back to 2018, where Rich Crampanis had a front row seat for a fireworks display from Red Bank Catholic's David Glancy.
Scoreless game in the top of the third. This is David Glancy, and we have liftoff. This is a majestic blast into left center field and over the fence. A solo shot for David Glancy. The Casey's on the board with a 1-0 lead. Glancy is at it again. This pitch is torched over the bleachers and onto the football field. A majestic homer for David Glancy. Glancy comes to the plate in the sixth with plenty of confidence. It couldn't happen again. It did! This one is pulled down the left field line. Man, 3 homers, all solo shots for David Glancy. Red Bank Catholic leads 6-2. Blast from the Past is brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates, a proud sponsor of Jersey Sports Zone for the last 5 years.
His home might be halfway across the world, but Cliff Amore still has Africa in his heart. Or you could say, in his soul. The 6'11" force for Rutgers men's basketball team hosted a wide-ranging shoe drive to support the youth back in his hometown of Benin City, Nigeria.
It's gonna be like go around Nigeria. It's gonna go to Benin City to my brother. He's the one that is gonna give it out and everything, because he got a church there. He got a giving organization in Nigeria, so we just sent it back there so he could give it out.
Cliff wears a size 16.5 shoe, but had to stuff into a size 13 when he was a young teenager. He hopes to eliminate that problem for others.
No, just thinking about it, when I was back home in Nigeria, it's hard for me to see my size. So the highest you could see there is 13.5 and stuff. So I just want to do a giveaway, so I could help the kids, or I also have the dream of playing basketball, just to help them out, and also the less privileged back home.
If you don't already know, Cliff's journey to New Jersey is incredible. He left his home as a 6'8", 14-year-old with dreams of playing pro basketball. He spent the last 2 years of his high school career at Roselle Catholic, building up his game and dunking all over the competition. Cliff then landed at Rutgers University and continues to be a physical force. Rutgers basketball staff estimated that hundreds of pairs of shoes were donated over the week-long drive. The word around the Athletic Performance Center is that head coach Steve Peichel was the first to participate, dropping off 3 full bags of shoes on day 1. It's that support from the Rutgers community that's made Cliff so fond of being a Scarlet Knight.
It means great to me. It shows that everybody is supportive of what we're doing here, and everybody got our back. They support everything we do here.
Cliff, still being on campus, also answers a question for curious Rutgers fans.
Yeah, I'm coming back next year. Yeah, that's good. I'm coming back next year.
Reporting from Rutgers University, I'm Jay Cook with Jersey Sports Zone. sportsonetop10list.com.
Time for one more break. When we come back, we've got another incredible batch of the best plays captured by our cameras. The JSE Top 10 Plays is on the way.
I'm the director of the Cancer Center, designated by the National Cancer Institute.
We are here to make an important distinction.
There are cancer centers.
And there are NCI-designated cancer centers.
Recognized for world-class research
and positive impact on their communities.
No single person is going to cure cancer.
It'll take a team effort.
That's what an NCI-designated cancer center is all about. In New Jersey, there's only one. Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey, together with RWJ Barnabas Health.
You don't need to miss any of the action in New Jersey high school sports. Follow Jersey Sports Zone right now on our various social media pages or on our YouTube channel. You can even download our app for free today, available in the Apple and Google Play app stores. Fresh content is posted every single day on JerseySportsZone.com. Don't miss any of the action as it comes from our cameras right to you.
The Boys and Girls Club of Newark is a hub for young people in an environment where they can sometimes feel unsafe. And it's a place where people care about them, where they have a lot of opportunities that they would not otherwise have.
Thanks a lot. I hope the club will always be here.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Jay Cook here, coming to you from Bergen County. Each week throughout the spring season, we spotlight some of the top performances from the baseball and softball fields. Fans vote online weekly for the RWJ Barnabas Health game balls for North, Central, and South Jersey. Let's meet one of this week's winners from North Jersey.
Coach Freeman here from Waldwick Baseball, here to present starting right fielder, pitcher, cleanup hitter Anthony Marco with the Jersey Sports Zone game ball of the week. Anthony led us to victory over Park Ridge with 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, including a walk-off base hit. So congratulations, Anthony.
Thank you, Coach. Anthony, take me through that game. You did a little bit of everything against Park Ridge. How did you get it done?
Honestly, I was just peppering right center. I was just trying to hit the ball as hard as I could, and it went over the fence. And then we were down 6-7, what do we say, in the 6th inning, and I went in the pitch, shut it down, and we got bases loaded, and I got one right between the third baseman and the shortstop, and we ended up winning the game.
Who do you want to thank for the award?
Obviously my teammates. Look at them. Yes. Look at them all right here. Yes. My family and the coaches.
Let's hear it for them, fellas.
I'm Mike Frankel at Cherokee High School. It was another outstanding week in spring sports all over the Garden State, on the baseball diamond, on the lacrosse field, and even on the track. So here they are, the Jersey Sports Zone top 10 plays of the week. Number 10.
Bosco's defense was crisp. How about this pickoff? Jack Canizero catches De La Cruz. That is a great defensive play from the James Madison commit behind the plate.
Number 9. Top of the second, a runner on second for Evan Manifesto. A base hit into left, and the Dragons will test Nearai's arm out there. Kyle Nearai up to the challenge. Austin Sofrin applies the tag, and the runner is out at the plate. Nearai ends the inning with an outfield assist to keep the Hermits within 1. Number 8.
Then, in the third, Olivia Sasfai makes the diving play at short. She guns down the runner to take away a base hit. Awesome defensive play from the drawn-in infield. Sasfai gets dirty to keep this game scoreless. A great web gem from the Lady Lions shortstop.
Number 7. EHT has the tying run on third with no outs. Jake Cagna lifts a fly ball to center. Trevor Cohen under it. He makes the catch, and then the Rutgers commit throws an absolute seed to the plate. Gross gets the tag down in time. Trevor Cohen with the clutch outfield assist. And just like that, the Eagles are down to their final out. Number 6.
In double OT, Delaney Jackson with a chance to win it from 8 meters. And she delivers! Cherokee goes the distance and then some to beat Moorestown in a thriller. 16-15 is your final.
Number 5, Van Auken getting it done in the field as well. Top of the second, he makes the diving stop. Fires to Landon Burns at first, who's able to make the tag for the out. What a play from Max Van Auken with some help from Burns. Number 4.
This Raider team is all hustle. Ethan Filler scoops up the ground ball and threads a perfect pass to Mikey Kleffer. Yeah, he does the rest. A textbook display of teamwork from Scotch Plains Fanwood builds onto their growing lead. Put this assist down as an early season Pass of the Year nominee. It doesn't get any better.
Number 3.
Man on for Charlie Krapufka. This one is to dead center. Randy's got that blue monster out there. Does it have the distance? Yes! A mammoth 2-run bomb for the future Delaware Blue Hen. Randy scores 7 in the second to take a commanding 8-0 lead.
Number 2.
And Tommy French was just as good. How about an over-the-shoulder goal for the hat trick? Yeah, he does it in style. It's the 3rd hat trick of the year for Tommy French, and RFH leads 10-2.
And the number 1 play of the week.
Everybody on BC got in on the highlights. Here's Dominic Pira. The Crusaders goalie is on the move, and he's rumbling. Pira past midfield, and he isn't done. Dominic Pira goes 65 yards. It's K to Tiramina for the awesome finish. Dominic Pira does the heavy lifting, and it's Jake Tiramina with his 4th goal of the game. Goalies can play offense too. Make sure you set your DVR or take some time to join us to catch all our New Jersey high school sports highlights and features from around the state. For our team at Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Rich Krampanis. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next week at 11:30 for all the high school sports action on Jersey Sports Zone TV.
RWJ Barnabas Health has a passion for heart health with the most comprehensive services, including the state's largest adult and pediatric cardiac surgery programs, a heart transplant program that's top 10 nationally, a partnership with Rutgers Health, the latest technology and medical advancements, and nationally renowned care for every heart in every community. Whoever your heart beats for, our hearts beat for you. RWJ Barnabas Health.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
The proceeding was a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health.